You have Osi Umenyiora on the phone.
There you go. That's a guy that gets it done.
Osi, are you nervous about this Sunday? Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, guys.
How's it feel?
No,
I mean, that's a huge honor.
Yeah, it's crazy, honestly. Something that I never expected. So when I got the call, it was really an emotional time. But I'm very happy about it, and I really appreciate it.
When you walk into that stadium, and obviously it wasn't always that stadium, but just onto a football field representing the New York Giants, is there a moment, is there a game, is there something that will leap into your mind when this happens?
I think probably everything that we accomplished as a team, during my time there, and all the great things that we were able to do, all the ups and downs. I think everything is going to go through my head at that particular time.
All right, now, Osi, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, but I think you can still play. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, were there any feelers? Are you missing the game?
You know what? Because as soon as I retired, I had something to do immediately. I jumped straight into going into London and doing all the things that I'm able to do out there. I really haven't had time to sit down and really think about it. I think if I was still here and not playing, I would really miss it so much, and I'll probably be on a roster right now. But because I have something else to do, I really haven't had time to really sit down and analyze how much I miss the game right now.
A lot of players never really fully understand how loved they were while they played. I mean, did you get a sense that the Giant fan base appreciated you and cared about you when you were here?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, I did. When I would be in the streets or when I would see a lot of the fans, I really got the appreciation, and, they really showed me how much they cared about the way I played and the things that I was able to do. But, not to this level, not at the point where it is right now. Like, when people see me, they're like, oh, come on out, come back out here and play, and, things like that. And actually going into the Ring of Honor, this is surreal, man. I'm 33 years old. I can't really imagine. It's hard for me to comprehend what's going on right now, but I think sooner or later I will.
Without JPP, the Giants certainly could use somebody who could get to the quarterback. Honestly, Osi, did they even explore bringing you back?
Well, I talked to some of the coaches, and, they let me know that their feelings on that.
Right.
I'm quite sure if I wouldn't have retired that there's a high probability I'll probably be playing, but I let them know that I wasn't playing anywhere else, that I was either going to play for the Giants or I wasn't going to play anywhere. So, going to another team really wasn't an option for me. And at the particular time, right before I had retired, I don't think it was feasible for them to bring me in. I think maybe now it would be, but then it wasn't, and I had to go ahead and do what I had to do. So, that's where we're at right now.
Osi, it's kind of like you had two acts with the Giants, because a little bit after that first Super Bowl, it looked like you were gone. Mm-hmm. It looked like that they couldn't get something done, and you might have to go somewhere. Then you stay, and then you win another one. So during that first negotiation, did you ever dream that you'd be able to stay and then win again?
Nah, especially the way we won the first one. That was surreal, and I didn't think there was a way that we could top it. Not to say that we did the second time. Nothing can top the first time we won, but still to be able to do something like that again and beat the same team and do something that nobody gave us a chance to do, it was really, really a great experience.
What exactly are you doing in London for the NFL?
I'm the ambassador for the NFL in London, man. It means I get diplomatic immunity. I go around doing whatever I want to in London, man. Not really, but yeah.
All right. Now, Don and I always argue about this. We keep hearing rumors that, there could be a full-time team in London. I don't see how it can be done. Yeah. I don't see how it's possible with that kind of length for people to take that trip to play there. I don't see how free agents would go there. What's your take? Do you think that's realistic?
It's going to happen. I think we're not quite sure exactly when, but the way things are going right now and the way the NFL is in London right now, there's really no question in my mind. It's just going to be a matter of time and a question of how we figure out the logistics of everything. But you guys will actually take a chance to come out there and see what it's like when there's a game out there. You really wouldn't believe it. packed house, 80-something thousand people in Wembley Stadium. The day before is the fan rally at Trafalgar Square, and it's like 40,000 people there. Like the country's going mad. So they're going to figure out a way to do it. The NFL, in my opinion, is pretty saturated here in America, and in order for them to grow their business, they have to attack the overseas markets, which is what we're doing right now.
Now, I don't doubt, and talking to the people involved with the Jets, of how much they hunger for football and would really appreciate the football. Just logistically, though. Imagine if you're playing for the London, if they call them the Monarchs, like they did in the World League of American Football. I mean, those road trips, if you have a family that's from Nebraska, are you going to relocate to London? Do you pull the kids out of school? I mean, these are all the things they got to think about, right?
Difficult. It's going to be difficult. There's no question about it. But, like my dad always told me, where there's a will, there's a way. And there's definitely a will. So it's going to be difficult, like you said, but I think over time they'll have to figure out a way to get that done.